Africa Investor Today is proudly brought to you in association with Petro SA and Afrexim Bank. Hello and a very warm welcome to Africa Investor Today with me, Avon Middleton. We begin this Friday's bulletin with a look at news on politics and economy. Angola's ruling Popular Movement for the Liberation of Angola re-elected President José Eduardo dos Santos as its leader. Dos Santos, who has ruled the Southern African nation since 1979, was the only candidate for the party's highest post. On Wednesday, the number 2 of Guinea's military junta made his first public speech since last week's assassination attempt on the country's military strongman. New footage on state TV showed General Sekuba Konate talking to soldiers during a morning visit to one of the capital's military barracks. The nation of 10 million has been essentially without a government since Captain Musa Dadis Kamara was shot by his aide-de-camp last week and evacuated overseas for emergency surgery. Although a government spokesperson has said that Konate is now coordinating the junta's activities, he repeatedly declined to refer to him as the interim president, sowing fears of a power vacuum. Sekuba has not yet officially addressed the nation, heightening the sense that he is not truly in charge. And President Jacob Zuma says Zambia is a model country for investment with a regulatory regime attractive to South African companies. Speaking at the launch of the Nakambala sugar expansion project at Mazabuka, Zambia, Zuma said economic cooperation between South Africa and Zambia went back many years and had improved in recent years. Zambia was now South Africa's #1 trading partner on the continent, surpassing countries that traditionally used to attract huge investments from South Africa. Do stay with us after this short break.
Redefining energy means redefining life. At the Petroleum, Oil and Gas Corporation of South Africa, our commitment to greater innovation and greener fuels has made us pioneers in the field of gas-to-liquids technology. It has also earned us worldwide recognition for producing the cleanest fuels through environmentally friendly processes. That's how we've become the international leader in diesel technology. Through pure innovation, pure energy, pure brilliance.
Now we take a look at news on banking and finance. According to Francois Kanimba, the governor of the National Bank of Rwanda, about 14% of Rwandans have access to formal banking. Citing a research study conducted by FinScope Rwanda and the Institute for Policy Analysis and Research, Kanimba said that 26% access other informal financial services, while 48% are excluded from financial services. Alluding to the statistics, Kanimba said that this simply indicates that our banking and financial institutions need to double their effort in bringing services closer to the people. Kanimba also disclosed that despite improvements in the operations of financial institutions, there is still a gap in service provisions to Rwandans. The Standard Bank Group Limited, Africa's biggest lender by assets, said its Angolan unit will start operations next year with capital of $50 million. Standard Bank, who received approval for a banking license in the Southwest African nation on November 27th, will open a full-service operation focused on corporate and investment banking by the middle of 2010. Standard Bank de Angola, as the bank will be known, will offer an integrated service to businesses and middle to high-income individuals. You're watching Africa Investor Today. More news after the break.
Afrexim Bank is Africa's leading trade finance bank, an organization dedicated to promoting African trade through credit, risk-bearing and advisory services. We pride ourselves on having local presence throughout the continent and are committed to extending our award-winning trade and project finance programs to unlock private sector development continent-wide. We invite you to become a part of our vision for a strong Africa in a changing world. If you trade within Africa, contact us to support you.
In companies and markets news, after just 5 years, Heineken and Namibian breweries have managed to secure a leading position in the hugely attractive premium segment of the South African beer market. The latest available figures, which are for the period to end September, reveal that Brandhouse's share of the premium beer segment by volume is 55%. Brandhouse beer products comprise Heineken, Amstel, Windhoek and Guinness. Heineken's share alone of the premium segment of the market was 12.98%. This reflects a steady and impressive increase from 11.24% in September 2008 and 8.73% in 2007. The strong performance in 2009 is expected to put South Africa among Heineken's top markets. Liberty Holdings confirmed the appointment of Thabo Dloti as Chief Executive of the group's asset management businesses, Stanlib and Liberty Properties, as well as for Liberty Corporate Benefits and Group Risk. The appointment is with effect from March 2010. Previously, Dloti was CEO of Old Mutual Investment Group South Africa, a position he held since August 2004, where he was responsible for a portfolio of 15 asset management businesses. Dloti was also a member of Old Mutual's Executive Committee and a director of Old Mutual South Africa, Old Mutual Life Assurance Company, and Omigsa, all wholly owned subsidiaries of Old Mutual PLC. Dloti will report into Liberty's Group Chief Executive Bruce Hemphill. Another short break up next, but don't go away. More news after this.
Africa Investor, the leading African investment magazine, is essential reading for investors in Africa, filled with the very latest in Pan-African investment and finance news. In addition, log on to africa-investor.com to find out more about our exciting capital market, infrastructure and tourism events, and our long-standing investable Africa Investor 100 Index series, which tracks over $600 billion of African equities. Doing business in Africa, you can't afford to be without Africa Investor.
In infrastructure now, as exemplified by several deals on which the bank is acting as financial advisor, lead arranger and lender on the continent, UBA is positioned to play a catalytic role in facilitating infrastructure projects across Africa. This was made known by the Director, Infrastructure Finance at UBA Capital, Mr. Wale Shonibare, at the recently concluded Public-Private Partnership Africa Conference in Tunisia. Mr. Shonibare said UBA Capital has been working with public and private sector partners in structuring long-term funding solutions across key productive sectors like road and rail transportation, aviation, power, oil and gas, real estate, mining, telecoms and IT. According to him, there exists a direct correlation between increase in infrastructure development and economic growth, as has been seen in countries like China and India. He therefore advised African countries to match and sustain a high level of investment in order to achieve the desired level of economic growth to lift millions out of poverty. And our final story, a South Korean firm has agreed to build 200,000 homes in Ghana over the next 6 years at a cost of $10 billion. Construction firm STX will set up a joint venture to share the cost of the project with Ghana's government. Officials say 90,000 of the homes will be owned by the Accra government. The rest will be sold. South Korea says it intends to seek more opportunities to help build infrastructure in sub-Saharan Africa. The country, like other rich nations, has already signed various deals in Africa, giving it access to farmland to help shore up food supplies. STX said its housing deal will involve construction in 10 cities, including the capital, Accra, from 2010 to 2015. The firm signed the deal in Seoul with Ghana's Minister of Water Resources, Works and Housing, Robert Abongo. And that's all we have time for today, but for more information, log on to www.africa-investor.com. Thank you for watching and do have a pleasant weekend. Africa Investor Today is proudly brought to you in association with Petro SA and Afrexim Bank.